Hello everyone, Bashar here. So we have been playing Diablo 3 for the past few days, and I know it didn't speak to a lot of you, but I still want to put some useful videos out. So this is about how to level on a new season. So guys, when the season is just out fresh, you will not be able to ask anyone for a boost, right? Or if you are going to play solo self-found. So you will not be able to receive boosts there. So how to level properly? Because the leveling experience is one of the things that has not been smoothened in Diablo 3. It is pretty toxic and annoying, right? I mean, if for the first few times, yeah, enjoyable, right? But when you are doing it for the umpteenth time, right, it can become a little bit annoying. So there is a way to make the situation a little bit more bearable, but don't think that this is a cheat or anything, right? This is still going to take several hours. It's just not going to take 5 hours, but it's going to take like 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how experienced and lucky you are. So you wanna make a necromancer, and if you haven't bought the necromancer package, you wanna create a witch doctor. So the method is this. So if you are going to play on season start, and you wanna go hard at it, so what you do is you start a challenge rift before the season start, and you have to take a look at the timer that's required, right? So you have to start it, for example, like this one. You have to start it, let's say, like 4 or 5 minutes before the season starts, and take it slow. And as soon as the season starts, you finish it, right? So you can have access to the challenge cache, right? Challenge cache, but you do not claim it, or claim it but not open it. So there are two options going from there. So one of the options is just use the cache, which is going to be of use to you, right? Or save the cache and use it for your altar, right? Both options are viable. I mean, if you are thinking about playing hard, you should save. And if you are thinking about playing a few hours per day, then you should not save and immediately use it. So because that cache contains a lot of gold materials, you can use it to level up your blacksmith a lot. So what do we do here? So we start the game on Torment 1 with a necromancer. So I do have paragons here, but let's not consider. You go to the scoundrel and Templar, right? And you buy their starting gear from them. Not buy, take, right? Not the enchanters though. Don't talk to the enchanters. You salvage them. You go to your altar of rights, right? And then unlock. So they will be unlocked here, but so you will unlock this, right? Because it requires just some reusable parts. The first white crafting material. So you will be able to unlock this, right? This is going to double the timer for kill streaks and also the reward, the bonus, right? So that's the first order of things to do, right? Then you take a look at the Act 2 bounties, and you are looking for either a Magda bounty here or a Zoltan Kul bounty here. If you don't have it, leave the game and rejoin until you find one. And okay, shall I do it? I guess I shall. I mean, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's going to take too long, but I want to show you the gist of it. Okay, we don't have it. Shall I make the video too long? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have before I start the video. So, I mean, let's assume that I found it, right? If I still haven't. Come on. So, guys, in here or in here, a Zoltan Kul or Magda bounty will pop, right? When it does, you will go to every other location with a bounty on it to snapshot the monsters in there, because right now I'm level 1 and the monsters in there will be snapshotted, and you will be fighting level 1 monsters in there so you can kill them faster. Why? Because Torment 1 is a high difficulty and it's going to give a lot of XP, and they will be very challenging for a naked character. Necro is the best for this. Then after snapshotting every boss in there, you go to the boss, you kill the boss, right? And then you do the bounties, the easier bounties. And after you hit level 11, you come back to town, you talk to the enchantress, and her weapon will be leveled up, scaled up, and she's going to give you like 400, 500% damage up. That's going to be nice. And then you should be doing the remaining bounties. This can be a little bit painful, right? And I am going to explain what this is about. So when we hit level 18, right, we just leave the game. We again look for a Zoltan Kul or Magda Bounty, but this time on normal difficulty, right? The lowest difficulty there is. And why? Because when we kill them, they have a chest behind them, and that chest can contain gems. And 18 is the minimum level that they can contain gems. So what we are looking for is 2 diamonds, okay? When we get 2 diamonds, we can go to the jeweler and we can upgrade it into a flawless diamond. Okay. As you can see, if we have 2 diamonds, we can upgrade it to a flawless one. So why is this important? Because in the altar, the second unlock requires 1 flawless diamond. And what do we do with that 1 flawless diamond? We unlock this. Items have no level requirement, right? That is how you level. And after that, so you could be saying, but I don't want to, play a necromancer. Why did I do this? If you are going to play a necromancer, you can keep this up. If you are not going to play a necromancer, just put all of your equipment into your stash and delete this character and make the actual character that you want to play. And from finishing the Act 2 bounty, you will have a bag, and in that bag there will be some resources in it. So this is when the challenge rift cache comes in handy. If you used it, you will have a ton of resources, and you will be able to upgrade the blacksmith all the way with the maximum recipes, right? And you will be able to craft, a very good weapon like this one, right? However, if you are going to save the cash, then you will be able to craft maybe this one, right? However, you will be a level 1 character with, this kind of weapon, right? You are going to deal insane amounts of damage. And so you can play the game on Torment 3, Torment 4 difficulty or thereabouts, right? And you will be leveling up very, very fast. And what you should be doing is completing with your new character all the bounties in all acts, because that will be required for your season journey, and that is how you level fast. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm just thinking about if I have skipped anything, but as I said, this level 18 and getting the normal diamonds part takes a while, and then the leveling takes a rather long while, right? And there is the RNG factor in there, right? The bounties could be awful, blah blah, right? But this is the fastest method of leveling. Or you can wait for a few days, people will get powerful, and you can ask for a boost. That can take a long while too, but you could just get it, and that's going to save you a lot of pain, because you'll be boosted in like 15 to 20 minutes. That's of course much better. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.